Welcome to the Cult of Cinema. And welcome, Matty. I got
Hey,
a package here, and I promised I wasn't going to unbox it unless he was on the channel for me to do the unboxing. And also, it's really cool that way because you get because I don't know what's in this. Now, had to hide it down here. I can't show much because, here, yeah, this is what you can see. Because there's, Ken Post has like put a whole bunch of stickers.
sorry about that.
And that's kind of the thing. So I'm going to use my amazing. I'll call this. What are we going to call you? Scissory. We'll call you Scissory. I'm so inventive. So for those that don't know, I'm working a new job, and that means I don't get a lot of time off. But what it also means for this year is that the Black Friday event. Hey there, Malcolm. Welcome, man. Is going to be on completely the regular channel.
Yes.
I'll be doing something special for Patreon. But for this year's Black Friday event, I decided that I'm going to try to do it all through the regular channel. So for those that dip out, usually when I'm doing this stuff, somebody's got a Vinegar Syndrome subscription or get some Vinegar Syndrome stuff.
I'm definitely.
Hey there, Ray. Hey there, Andrew. I'm gonna do it like this. So I'm gonna open it up.
Go for it. I'm just gonna say real quick. Sunday night, I went to Severin Vinegar Syndrome, and I bookmarked all the pages for the items that I want. So now that when the thing starts, I'm just going to go and hit my bookmarks and get the things I want right away.
Are you going into the box set sale?
Yeah, I'm going to skip the Friday sale for Severin, and I'm just going to go in Saturday night or, Friday night, Saturday morning.
The box set sale was, for me, one of the true greats last summer when they did their last box set sale. 35 now feeling old. Oh, Andrew.
I need that Violent Streets. You know what I'm saying? I need some Lindsay Million in my life.
That looks amazing. So we're going to look here first. Take things out of there. So look in there.
You got a couple different. Yeah, that's the outer thing. You like the cats?
I like cats. Well, it's me, man.
It was either cats or cacti. So you got
King of the Cats. 36. I'm like, God, you guys are so young. I feel so old. Well, I am. I'm 52, right?
I'm 40. 40 this year. Yeah.
It's so weird. I'm 50. I'm older. So here's the thing, though. My brain does not work on the way of like, oh, I'm 52. It always works on like if I see someone around my age or slightly like younger than me, that's maybe they're more mature. I don't know. I'm like, wow, those people are so old.
Yeah, anyone in their 20s or 30s is immediately kid now. They're all kids.
Yeah, it's like, which has to be. Got to do this how we do this, right? So, is there any way I should go with this first?
It doesn't matter. There's like a sparkly one. You can, get into that since it's separate. I kind of just threw that one in there. So,
all right, let's do the sparkly one first.
Yeah, it's like in a mailer. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I can start with that one.
I like sparkly. Sparkly is cool.
Yeah. Well, my wife has an Etsy business. If you get a chance and you need some earrings or some jewelry, Everything Writes Designs on Etsy. You just search that. Everything's cool. But she had a lot of supplies that I could use for this, so that's where the sparkly little mailer comes from.
Now, the cool thing about that is, well, let me know afterwards. I can put it in the link down below.
Okay, yeah, I'll send that to you.
So, this was one of my favorites when it came out. I'm gonna panic. It's called Satanic Panic, but in some places, like Walmart, they actually took the satanic name off of it, even though there's a big freaking like, look.
Yeah, there's like a.
It's a whole
It's an inverted star, right? Yeah. Now
So
the
if you
thing
have,
is, how are they gonna? Now I don't know if there's gonna be a Blu-ray, but what happens when Satanic Hispanics comes out? How do you like? What are they gonna do with that?
is that a DVD? Yes, it is. It's a shiny DVD.
Yes,
For us people that still
but
do,
slipcover though, come with a slipcover.
which is kind of. I remember watching this, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I watched this initially because I'm a massive Sliders fan, and Jerry O'Connell has a small part in it. So I went to check it out, and it was like hilarious. It's one of
Oh yeah,
those kind of like finds for me. It kind of like Better Watch Out was another movie. It was like knew nothing about it, went in to watch it,
yeah.
and
It ended up being decent, right?
it was so good.
I thought, yeah, I think everyone like the whole entire cast, like each character is like written great. Just and I don't know, really like what is it, Jerry O'Connell's part is pretty good
To get
as Rebecca Romaine's husband in the movie. That's entertaining.
that's and can you like the guy from Stand by Me is now Rebecca Rain's
Yeah,
son. I did
exactly.
pick up some of the Doctor Who stuff. I got 2 series of the classic stuff. Ooh.
Oh, I got something new from Amazon while you're opening that. This is fresh right there.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, I did. I had to, and I already watched this one because this one was from the
I'm
second era, not the a Millennium series, which is the rest of them. But
massive Godzilla fan.
I'm
As
so
you know.
happy. This is my December basic right here.
This is the babe. This is the one that I did know that was coming.
Ooh.
This is the one I was excited about.
Myself and my wife. Oh yeah, we're gonna go see Godzilla -1 in the 4DX. So we're gonna smell Godzilla's breath and feel the whatever.
Which is super, super cool. Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. So I was missing one. I just kept the copy since it was a similar format. I think they were using DVD-R for both releases, so you have a full whatever they released. So
Oh wow.
yeah. So whatever reason it was number 2, and like I said, now if you guys watch Chiefs online, you can find it maybe Daily Motion, YouTube, something like that.
It is such a great mixtape.
Yeah, it's great, but there's a portion of the second episode that's cut out because there's an audio issue with the
That's
dialogue.
weird.
Now in that set, yeah, little Ennio Morricone present there.
Oh really?
Little bonus, yeah.
That I should check out.
Yeah, if you put that in your computer, it'll probably like read the track listing right for you. So
Such a massive Morricone fan. But those who haven't seen this, really see this. This is excellent. I saw this when I was a kid. I was in Ontario. I think I was living in Mississauga at the time that this played on TV. And or replayed. I'm not sure how old I was. But I sat down, I was like glued to the TV. I think they did over 3 nights or something like that. 2 or 3 nights.
Yeah, it definitely worked that way.
And it was one of those that just stood out.
Everyone's great. It's just like solid. Everyone's solid in it.
And
even,
it's such
even the first Chief you only see for like like half the movie.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. So let's give a little explanation. So these little like button stickers, they're kind of like the VHS stickers. You used to get in the video store and you used to say horror or cult classic or Be Kind Rewind. So you got like a variety of those. They're kind of cool. There's a trauma sticker in there too. Got a little Toxie on it.
I see that.
And then the other stickers for Anomaly. That's in Rochester, New York. They have a little. It's called the Little Theater, and they do like a genre film festival. They actually just ended it maybe like last weekend, the weekend before that. So that's Anomaly film festival. Little sticker
cool.
for that.
Is that the one that you went to?
Now, I didn't go to their festival, but I went to they did January Jalo. So I went to go see Stage Fright there.
I remember these. There's more
Oh,
physical
you
media
should
guys.
open those up. You got 2 of them too.
I'm saving the other physical media till last. I'm making you guys wait because I remember these. I used to have some of these.
Yeah, you have a whole bunch of different things in there. So Aaron's got some trading cards, and I just happen to have some dupes, some extras.
So we got Aaron Anderson, who of course won the 4 Horsemen. Oh, we got 2.
Yeah.
Sid Vicious.
Oh, that's Rick. That's Rick.
Well, Rick. No, that's next.
Yeah,
Ric Flair. I'm looking ahead. Sid Vicious. I used to love these.
Yeah, I love his like his face on the bag.
Is that Dick Tracy?
Yeah, that's Dick Tracy.
Do you remember? Not sure. No, you're not old enough to remember, are you? There were back in the day, Lay's potato chips put out like stickers for Dick Tracy. The movie.
So some of those cards are stickers. That's a sticker. And who we got? Henry Silva himself.
Steve the Tramp.
Right? It's like I love those photos too. They look so
how have they not redone Dick Tracy?
Little face. Yeah, I mean it seems perfect. Yes. I wish it had the thumbs up. Maybe that was the next card. Have the thumbs up on.
I had what was it? A bunch of hockey, of course, because I'm Canadian. But
yeah, of course.
But
I have some hockey too.
I had some of these actually.
There's I have some older cards in the other bag.
Yeah,
so once you get to that, we'll take a look.
This is more the stuff that I know. For real, I used to have this one. So I was a big Happy Days fan. I did not have this though.
Yeah, I got a couple other ones, but some Kung Fu cards.
Cosmic. Are these the Cosmic ones? Oh God, yes. Okay, so DC did a bunch of cards, but this is their first run.
Yeah, those are
Lobo,
good.
soon to be played by Jason Momoa, I'm thinking.
You know what's cool too? I had a grocery store that had like they must have had somebody fill in like a vending machine of cards, and ended up getting like most of the set just from dollar vending machine, getting cards from the grocery store.
There's a vending machine I noticed at the local mall that has like a bunch of like Pokemon cards and all this stuff in it. I did not know there were card vending machines.
Yeah, I think they're probably independently run, I would assume. Yeah, I really like that one. It's got the Greek gods in the background.
This is of course my favorite. Animal Man. If you
I had to throw that one in there for you.
You have to have the Thunderbirds. This Buddy Baker is one of the great characters that DC ever did, and Grant Morrison's like run is just incredible. Saw this with a broken leg. That's a true story. Oh, that is not falling down. You can tell.
Yeah. Did you get some Star Wars? I don't know what I threw in there. I had some Elf and some Star Wars, but maybe I just kept those here. Maybe you'll get those next time. Oh yeah.
And Batman. For those that don't know, the very first thing I ever started collecting was actually baseball cards. Well, not baseball because I'm not a baseball person, but cards like I think Dallas was one of the ones that I initially got.
Well, there was I remember OKP. You remember those?
Oh yeah,
OKP or whatever, because they were like the tops, the Canadian tops.
And God, what was the one with the really kind of slick look to them?
Well, they had Upper Deck. That was like a nice one at the time.
Upper Deck. When Upper Deck kind of took over.
Upper Deck's still good. Yeah.
Are they still around?
Upper Deck, yeah. I've seen them in the card stores.
Oh, we got Takeshi Kitano here with.
Yeah, Outrage. Got some Yakuza. That's a good one. I watched that for June's Playtation.
We talked a bit about this one.
Really?
I'm very curious.
And he, of course, he blinks a million times in the movie. This little blink thing. I don't know what that's.
He's not supposed to blink. Michael Caine. Should tell him about that.
Yeah, corporate. There's the Demi Moore for you. Corporate Animals. I haven't watched this one yet,
I'm
but I did get
intrigued.
myself a copy, so I have to
Ed
check that
Helms.
out.
Is that? It is Jessica Williams, right? Yeah, I knew it. Okay, I have not heard of this one, so I do want to check this one out.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Some of them I got from the Dollar Tree. I ordered Chief Special, so that was like from eBay or whatever. But if you're in the States, check out your Dollar Tree, please.
We sadly don't get any of
Always.
that stuff here.
Yeah, it is sad, isn't it?
Thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah, it's a nice stag. There you go. Yeah.
I think I want to watch Chiefs with my mom because I think this is one she might know.
Yeah,
Because
if my dad was still alive, I would do the same for sure.
I'm pretty sure we watched it together initially when it first came out. And
I really love that Billy D performance in episode 3. It's really good. He's just, I think each chief is like strong in their own way, but yeah, to end it with Billy D is like
it ended on a strong note.
awesome.
Like, it is one of the best roles I think that he was given, because he's
Yeah.
always been a really good actor, but he always hasn't been given like the type of roles that he should or that he deserves. But in Chiefs, you got to see a bit of that.
Yeah.
And I think with a lot of like these early TV movies and stuff that were done, TV movies, TV miniseries that were done, you got to see more acting roles. You got to see people do more challenging stuff. That's why I'm always excited when a company announces that they're putting out a TV movie to like Severance putting one out for Black Friday for from an Italian TV movie, but an Italian
Right.
TV movie nonetheless. So the whole idea for me is like that's when you get actors that they can do something different because they're doing it in a different medium. So they can all sometimes there'll be actors that don't get the chance to have the lead normally.
Yeah.
Or they just get pigeonholed into like a certain style. And that's what they do. So when they're in the theater, like this is the movies they do, this is the films that they do. Then all of a sudden you're seeing like Barbara Eden or Jacqueline Smith or Billy Dee Williams or Charlton Heston or guys like that or McLean Stevens. All of a sudden on TV in this completely different role, which totally blows your mind. A great example is, of course, Mr. Reading Rainbow himself, because one of the great and big TV movies, I would say, was Roots, Alex Haley's Roots.
Oh, yeah.
And he's, of course, one of the big stars in that. He's Kunta Kinte. And I remember seeing the Roots and like Shogun, James Clavell's
I
Shogun.
remember. Now I watched Shogun when they replayed it on TV.
Brilliant film.
Yeah.
I was a massive James Clavell fan. So I remember, I think it was after Shogun or it was after one of those. My mom was in like this double day book club, which is, you go every month, you get some books. So she said, what do you want? Like every month she said, you've got to get a book. She was really massive on like supporting reading. That was a big thing for her.
It is.
Lady Sings Blues is excellent, by the way, Keg. I agree. In that, basically, I was like, okay, I want James Clavell. I want like everything James Clavell. So it was like it was a sale, and so she got me like Shogun and Taipan, and there's a couple others. Oh God! And I like they were massive. Like James Clavell's his books like John Irving, right? They're tomes. They're not they're not short books. But when you get into something like that, then you really get into something like that.
Yeah.
And I was a massive reader. So I would read through those books over and over again. I remember I had this like set of Charles Dickens, complete works of Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
And I was reading through, what's the one again? Is it Great Expectations? Barks is Willing?
Is it what?
Great Expectations. The Barks is Willing. Oh, I gotta look it up
Yeah, go look it up. I've
because
read Great Expectations, but we're talking about 11th grade English here. It's been a while.
Parks is willing. David Copperfield. Okay, there we go. David Copperfield. I would have messed that up because what would you say if I was to marry him? Barks is willing. So anyway, I was reading that. It was that specific. The reason I remember that, I always remember that thing because I had the stomach flu, and I got to Barks is willing, and I upchucked like crazy. I was so disappointed. I had this like nice set of books, and like all of a sudden I got this one book. I had this whole set, and it's like, so my mom's trying to fix it for me, trying to clean it up, but it's
Oh,
like
man.
really, it's not a.
That sucks.
But it made me think about. It's weird the
Isn't
things
that
that
funny? I can't think of what we were talking about, but like this weird stuff comes up lately. Like remember that time when I crapped my pants on the way home or something like oh no.
yeah, it's like it's those weird things, and it's kind of the neat stuff. I got to ask you, since Black Friday is coming up tomorrow, are you getting anything?
Am I what?
Are you getting anything for the Black Fridays? Are you looking at Vinegar Syndrome, Severin?
Yes, sir. Okay. So I'm not going anything new. I think I lost my window on where I was gonna get Fatal Games, maybe, because that was one of the options, but I'm not getting anything new. I definitely need to get Forgotten Xylee Volume 5. I want to get the whole set.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird to have like one as a slim case and the rest of them with boxes, so I might have to grab a Volume 1 eventually. Not for $300 or whatever.
Oh god, I just get the slim lines. You get the same movies, man.
I have the discs, so I'm good. So I'm definitely getting that. The Made in China. Is that
that is an intriguing one?
Like, Volume 1 and 2? That's really intriguing to me.
That's one like I haven't seen. Malcolm's got it. He liked it. I've seen the Friday 13th one out of that. Like it's kind of a Friday 13th-esque one.
Okay.
Which I've seen, and I saw it on VCD back in the day, and because I bought it from Asia, from China, I think, and they came like I bought a bunch, and they were like a really good price. I'm pretty sure if that's the screen time, that's the portmanteau, Jason, I would flip the freak out. Made in Hong Kong.
I think they said Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang is coming from Vinegar Syndrome. A little Sarate, Pootie Tang, Sarate.
You need Scream Time. Have you seen Scream Time?
I see what?
Scream Time.
I have not. I might have, but it does not remember.
But now, so it's an anthology film. And what I remember from is I'm a big, like, Anglophile. And it's got, like, it's an, like, English film. So it's got, like, a Punch and Judy. The kind of there's like killer punching. It's really cool. You'll know the cover when you see it on. If you're looking at it for it now,
I watched it.
You watched it?
Yeah. It's okay. So you know me, like I'm 40, so which we already talked about, but I am interested in try to watch as many movies that are as old as me as possible. That's a 1983 movie, so I watched that last March, which is my birth month, though.
Which is a fun one.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I rated it 3 out of 5, but it was 2022, so I wasn't really rating many things high. So I'll rewatch it.
Jenna Ortega had to drop out of Scream 6. No, actually, well, here's the thing. I'm not going to talk much on it. I'll tell you this. Jenna Ortega dropped out of Scream 7, but not because of Wednesday. Do not believe that. That'd be a lie.
I saw that too, and I thought of like what I read when you posted or whatever. I just
the second Melissa was gone, you knew that Jenna was gone because same thing.
Are they going to bother to recast, or are we just going to have a whole different movie?
I would say they won't make it. I don't think they'll make it. I say with this much backlash, what's going to happen is we're going to get a film not being made, and they're going to have to wait a few years before they do anything with it. Hell yes, Keg. You know I feel like that. But because this is a thing, here's the thing. Something like this doesn't happen because of a director. Doesn't happen because of a producer. This happens because of somebody high up. This happens because somebody in Spyglass Entertainment,
Yeah.
which tarnishes everything that company puts out, and means that am I going to be like talking about them on the channel in a positive way anytime in the near future? No, not no. Am I gonna like maybe get their stuff through nefarious means? Yep. Because I don't want to support them. So I guess I'll be waiting to see. I was going to see Thanksgiving in the theater. Guess I won't. Guess I'll see it another way.
You know what though? Okay. Well, so my car's in the shop, so I had to rent a car because I promised my kids we're going to the drive-in and it's a double of Thanksgiving and it's a wonderful knife. So we're still keeping that appointment.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Of course not.
I don't want to let them like be disappointed, but
And it's a wonderful knife is not from, by the way, from that company. So there you
okay.
go. But there's the thing, like, don't disappoint the kids when it comes to something like that.
Yeah,
feed them their
that's what I'm
horror.
saying. I'm still going.
You got to. That's cool. No, I just mean like I mean like just me and my own as an adult type of thing.
Yeah.
And like that's just me. Like when I say something like that, always guys remember that's just me, as my opinion. You don't have to agree or anything like that. Not at all. That's I'm just one person.
Did you see what?
And
did you see what Jay Benny just said about
What?
Thanksgiving? That's some strong words, my friend. Some
Actually,
strong
I've heard
words.
a lot about that. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've heard great things about it, but I can't just because. And by the way, who the hell fires two smoking hot like Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera? Are you serious? Have you seen Melissa Barrera like just sweating that gray t-shirt? Oh my God! Oh my good Lord! And like Keg, Rachel Sennett is on your side too. So again, another goddess of cinema. That's the sexiness you want to be behind.
I think
I
we're
just recently watched, by the way.
I think Bottoms came in and out of the theater because I don't even remember that being released, and I don't remember anyone talking about it.
Which one?
Bottoms.
Oh, did you watch it yet?
I haven't seen it. I wanted to see it in the theater. I'm just totally missed it.
It is freaking amazing. It is also bloody as hell. Holy crap. It is like people going, oh, it was seen maybe Shiva Baby or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shiva
Baby,
like
kind of, it'll be quirky. Here's the thing. It's like, the concept, right? Like these two girls
like
start up
high school fight club, kind of
a fight club, basically because you want to like get with other girls. One specifically wants to get with this girl. So which is hilarious.
That's a weird path, but okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea. It's a really weird. It's a wrong path. That's the movie makes that pretty clear. But here's the thing. It is like the movie, like by the end of the movie, it is a gore fest, bloody, like amazing, funny, incredible film.
Awesome. Oh man. Also, I gotta
acting abilities too,
here.
but like you can't take away from that. You can be super hot and be a great actress. Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
Right? Melissa Barrera. I thought she was amazing in Scream 6. Rachel Sennett, like from Shiva Baby to her character in Bottoms, to her character in Bodies. Everything she's in. Oh
easily the best on Bodies.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh my God.
Although
like
I really enjoyed that movie.
Her podcast. On a podcast with me. Friends. She hates your podcast. It is so good. Like, yeah, if you haven't seen Bottoms, guys, and you're thinking, okay, I'm not going to watch this because, this is just going to be a regular comedy. No, it's bloody as hell. People die in this movie. Why are people dying in Bottoms?
No, I was going to say.
Than some slasher movies.
We need to bring, and then we got some football love because
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch is in it. He used to be a Buffalo Bill, so we'll not talk about that. He might have almost killed somebody on Chippewa in downtown Buffalo, but
It is going to be. It is like, let me know when you see it, because
oh yeah,
oh my god, guys, if you haven't seen Bottoms, check it out. It's the most hilarious Fight Club ever, and it's way gorier than Fight Club.
what? Didn't even Fight Club?
It's gory, man. Like,
I mean,
like it surprised the hell out of me. Like I'm getting to the when getting like, oh, like you get like it starts off kind of tame. Like she punches girl in the like in the nose, kind of like her nose is bleeding, stuff like that.
yeah.
Like, okay, that's that's pretty good. And then they're like just really, and then I won't say what happens, but something happens where they have to take to the football field and take on some people. And I kid you not. So there's fighting. There's a sword. Yes. There's impaling somebody with a sword. The movie, there's an explosion in the movie, by the way. There's a car that gets blown up.
Can I ask a question?
Insane.
Does the sword come from like one of like a statue or something?
It comes. I don't remember where it comes.
Because that would be awesome.
Almost like comes from nowhere. Like, but when you see the character that has the sword, you know, yeah.
Well, I was just saying, like, I could imagine there being like a statue in front of the school or something with like holding the sword or whatever, and then to just like use that would be fun.
It is like it is so good, and I'm just waiting. The next thing that what's Rachel's Zoe is Zoe. I'm sorry if I get the name wrong. Because it's the same person that directed Shiva Baby.
Yeah,
two very different films.
Forget her name too.
But actually, I can find it real quick because.
I was gonna look too. Emma Silman.
Thank you. Thank you.
Seligman. I feel like that G would be silent, but maybe that's just me. Seligman.
It is so exciting.
Did you ever watch the short of Shiva Baby? Do you ever check that out?
I don't know if I have.
I wonder if it's worthwhile. I would,
I definitely need to check it. Well, is Rachel Sennett on?
Is it?
If it is,
oh yeah, yep.
Okay, then yeah, yes, I will.
Yeah, me too.
Seems Canadian horror films are better than many modern Canadian films today. Yeah, actually, I'm not going to disagree with that one. Though there's some good Canadian films done today.
Hobo with a Shotgun. That's a good
newer
one.
Yeah, there was isn't God, is she Canadian? I'm trying to remember. Julie is she Canadian or Parisian?
Who?
The girl that did Raw. Because I saw her at the American.
I thought she was French.
She might be actually.
Not French Canadian, but French.
But French, yeah, Parisian, yeah. But yeah, I think you're right. I saw her in obviously I saw her in person because I went to the American Film Festival. There's another brilliant mind that's utterly stunning. But Raw was especially and Titan. Do you see Titan?
I have yet to see those movies. They're on the list. They just haven't gotten to me.
Understand. They're very Cronenberg-esque body horror. So know that. So expect to wince.
Okay.
A little bit. Not like Terrifier wince. Because speaking of, how do you feel about Terrifier 3? Like the Christmas film?
It's fine. I don't see why the guy had to freak out because some kid's getting killed in the movie. I don't know if you saw any of that. I don't know why
you're freaking out.
The guy went on to Twitter and said, "Oh, I love Terrifier 1 and 2." No, you're making that claim, and then you see the trailer for the third one, and there is maybe something that suggests that Art the Clown kills a child in the movie, and that is the thing that that's where you stop, and you're like, I gotta reassess myself. Oh my goodness, yeah, and the guy was just taken to X. I'm sorry, just sharing his he won't talk, he won't be friends with anyone that sees that movie. Okay, don't be my friend then. I don't. It's just a movie, sir.
That's just when Saw Night Deadly Night came out, and you know, certain actor, let's say, who said, "This is disgusting. I can't believe you would do a movie like this. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible
Let's
thing
just
that they
say this actor drives a crooked road.
did." And then in Saw Night Deadly Night 5, oh my God, look at that. He's starring in the movie. And by
Yeah.
far, probably the most twisted of all the films.
Oh yeah, that like the well, I want to spoil it if you haven't seen a 30-year-old movie, but I really like that part with the like he's like all freaky at the end, that like doll thing, whatever that thing
Don't
is.
forget that scene too soon. And the dude's name is Peto.
Yeah,
One,
Joe Petto.
yeah, kind of a problematic name. Just gonna put that out there.
Right.
Like, I don't think they thought that one through.
I actually picked this up from the last time I was in Best Buy. I got the Vestron triple pack.
I got it for my birthday last year.
Yeah, can't wait to check it out next month.
I like the Good Son, but I love Mikey. I think Mikey is superior to the Good Son.
I don't remember which one Mikey was. I definitely remember the Good Son. But
the Good Son is, the Good Son. So Mikey is Brian Bunsell. So he was like the kid in Family Ties.
okay,
But the Good Son is kind of tame. But Brian Bunsell, he's not tame. Okay, he's got like he uses his arrow, uses different things to kill people.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
I think I saw it.
MVD put it out. MVD or Vestron, one of them put it out.
It sounds like an HBO like special.
It's way better than Good Son. It's like Good Son's tame. Mikey is like, let's go insane with this. Now just look at the cast. Like seriously, look at the cast of Mikey. The cast of Mikey is insane. Yep. Look at the cast. You're not gonna believe it. Macaulay Culkin's in Good Son, yeah. Yeah, Mikey is a full-on slasher.
Ashley Lawrence is in it. I just saw her on the big screen in Hellbound. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I'd have to rewatch that. But I definitely remember this from, HBO back in the day when they used to play everything like 80 times before they got a new movie.
Mikey is what people wanted the Good Son to be. You're like, Macaulay Culkin's going to kill some people, aside from the people that he tried to kill in Home Alone. It's like when you watch Better Watch Out, and they're having that conversation about the paint can, and saying, I think that if somebody really got hit with the paint can, that would kill him. And they're like, no,
crush his skull. Yeah.
And then Better Watch Out.
Which
is such a great movie. Thank God Levi Miller got like saved from Pan, because Pan was not a very good movie, but he was a good actor, and Better Watch Out showed that.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm really happy that I get to see some Christmas horror, even though it's a month early. I'm all for like little kids being slashers.
Like you was banned? Was it really?
Oh wow!
I did not know that, man.
Mikey,
there is so much coolness when it comes to this stuff. I think for me, it's going to depend for me. Like when it comes to Black Friday, I don't think I'm going to be ordering from Vinegar Cinema 7. Like I'm not in the United States. If I lived in the States, I'd stay inside. I'd also no, because this time of year it's cold out there. If I get to make any horror film from the past, which would it be? Obscure or famous? I would probably go with. It's not obscure, I don't think. Ever seen a movie called Children Should Play with Dead Things?
Yep.
So I really dug that, but I do feel like certain things would either be Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
Are they really children though? Is that the one where they're not really children? They're like
it's like they're an acting, they're kind of like an acting troupe. They go to this
yep.
Or Death Dream.
Yeah.
Which I think right now would really do well. If you were to
fantastic.
Redo it. So Children Should Play with Dead Things. I'd get Tom Savini because I know he's been wanting to remake that film. When I got to speak with Tom Savini in Montreal, that's one of his top things. He actually has a script.
Sweet.
And actually, Tom Savini has a script for Most Dangerous Game. So there you go. Um, and Death Dream, because Death Dream freaked me out, and I don't think it's freaked out enough people yet. But it's a Bob
Well,
Clark film.
it also has John Marley, um, and him freaking out in any movie just makes it like 10% better. Godfather, you got
It
this
is
one,
such
just
a
makes it
cool
that
movie.
a little bit better.
Which, speaking of which, right now, if you're getting stuff from the UK, 101 Films have started a Black Friday sale.
Awesome.
I'll just I'll show you real quick. So there's something there.
I love 101, but it's just a little expensive for me to import.
Are there is there shipping? Do you know? I think the ship's not
Honestly,
too
I'm not sure if I actually ship from them.
because I did. I'm pretty sure. And like for me, I always go for the cheaper shipping. So they couldn't have
Well,
been that bad. But
oh, I don't mind if they have to put that on a on a ship and it takes like the long way around. As long as it gets to me in one piece. Oh,
so, as you can see here, they have the Bob Clark Horror Collection right now on sale. Is it showing on screen? Am I doing this right? Okay, so
yeah.
Death Dream. Death Dream is like one of my favorites, Kate. And
So you get all
see
three. It's
Death
nice.
Dream.
That's a nice little set.
Do you know? Oh my God. I'm a massive Bob Clark fan. Truly forgot that was him.
I was trying to say that. I was like, they're both Bob Clark.
Yeah. Because children shouldn't play with dead things. I think Alan Ormsby, like more than Bob Clark.
Yeah, I think they worked on it together though. I feel like they collaborated on that.
Because when I was in see if I can find it here.
I almost thrifted Porky's.
Oh, nice.
They had they had a pack that had all three of them, except they were missing the second one, and I really wanted to see the second one, so I passed on it.
So when I was in Scholastics, one of my biggest is this book right here. I don't know when we made this one. Movie monsters, monster makeup, and monster shows put on. So here's like pictures from it. Well, it would basically teach you how to do all the makeup for like the different characters. Blackula, Count Dracula.
Looks like there's like a Grandpa Monster down there. I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, it's a vampire one. I actually did this one. Amazing book. Amazing book. I just wanted a little bit of a side tangent there, guys. But if you ever get a chance to check it out, definitely check it out.
So what happened? Andrew's asking what happened to Bob Clark. Unfortunately, some ass, pardon my language, some drunken person hit him and his son, killed him in L.A. right on the highway. So,
which is sadly true.
Yeah, sucks.
And as for like movie wise, I guess when you're doing some stuff, you kind of have to do with kind of what sells. And Baby Geniuses actually did pretty well.
They made a couple sequels.
Yeah, see, not my thing, but he did some really great work, and he was supposed to help work kind of behind the scenes on the 2006 Black Christmas.
Really?
That Glenn Morgan was doing, but unfortunately, again, that happened.
You know what else is a good one I just watched recently was I can't remember the name of it. I'll look it up, but the sequel to Christmas Story with Charles Grodin taking over for the old man, Mary Steenburgen playing the mom, and Rory Culkin playing Ralphie. It's set in the summer. It's definitely one to find and check out. It was really good. I think I don't think I would have liked it as much had it not had Charles Grodin.
I don't know if I go for Meat Cleaver Massacre, but some of these here are really good. Like I already got Silent Dead Night 1 and 2, so I definitely don't need.
Phase 4 is excellent. Isn't that wasn't that I forget who did that one. Wasn't it like Saul Bass? Or is that someone else? Oh no, that's a different one. Okay. No, you're looking at.
Oh, it's Meat Cleaver Massacre. What happened to
Meat Cleaver? Yeah.
I hit on Phase 4.
You know what? It must be a banner.
Yeah, it's a banner thing.
Yeah.
It's a Black Christmas sale. Like,
I still haven't seen Ghostwatch. I would really
Ghostwatch is really good. I like Ghostwatch a lot. Now, that being said, I saw Ghostwatch when it came out. So I
I
have a
feel
certain
it sounds familiar too. Like
type
I
of love
feel like
for it.
they played it on like Sci-Fi Channel or something.
Like, look at these here. Some of these limited edition ones are here right now. Last broadcast, Rock and Roll High School,
It's
which I
good
thought was sold out
titles.
by the
Love
way.
Rock and Roll High School is one of my all-time favorite movies. Love that movie.
10 pounds. Like some of these are like down for £10.
It's not bad.
Yeah, definitely for a
Even
black label release.
15
It's
bucks.
helping
Oh,
get in the door.
there's Harold the Duck.
And even like the standard ones, I'm going to guess some of these will be on sale. Yeah, Death Dreams on sale. Children Should Play with Dead Things, which is a cover that I have on my
Oh,
DVD.
yeah, and it's like 12 a piece, or was it 44 for all three?
And it's like Radiance is doing a sale right now, which I'm looking at tomorrow. It's like doing like a 4 for £40 sale.
Still have to see Skinner. Prom Night. No, all right. Not one of my favorites, but not bad.
How could you not love Prom Night? It's a classic, man.
I don't know. You know what? The thing is, like, I watched them when I had the VHS tape. So I watched it like maybe 25 years ago. And so that might be it. Like, I just need to rewatch it. But I feel like
You
I did
definitely have to
revisit it. And I have to rewatch. It's got Leslie Nielsen in it. It's got Jamie Lee. I got to rewatch it.
The Synapse edition of Prom Night is an utter revelation. So if you've ever only seen it on DVD, Synapse put it Prom Night and put it for a decent price. Put it Prom Night and Curtains on the same day.
Oh, that's nice.
And I bought them too, both of them at Walmart, by the way, for under $20 each.
Not bad.
And I came back since St. John's at the time, just like sat back, put on one, watch one right after the other. Amazing films. Two, Curtains is amazing. There's one that
Curtains is great.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to remake Curtains because I just think it's so good and it's just such an anomaly.
It's so unique too, with that, like, they're like two different movies kind of mixing into one, like that chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was actually going to say. And Lynn Griffin, so good. Yeah. I would love to get Lynn on the channel sometime, and she's getting a bit of a.
I don't want to spoil like the end of that movie, but I had this idea for a marathon where whoever is the killer in the previous movie would be the killed, or vice versa in the next movie. Like, without getting into details,
there's a couple movies there
she definitely played into that a little bit.
She does, actually, in a couple of movies, and she's really good. Like, she's an underrated Canadian actress. That means you got to find like Louis de Grande in a movie, like, because obviously he's the first big kill in Scanners. His head explodes.
Yeah.
But did he ever play a killer?
Well, see, I didn't. Yeah, I was linking. I mean, I don't know. I don't. If you don't, if we give a spoiler warning, I can get into it if you want.
I would say
spoiler warning.
Yeah.
So I started with Black Christmas.
Yeah.
Or no, I didn't. I went into Black Christmas, so it would have been Curtains, and then you see her kill, like, basically be revealed as the killer, try to kill Samantha Eggers at the end, blah blah blah, and then it would be Black Christmas right after, and you would have her as the first victim. So it's kind of like that was like the seed of it. Somehow we ended up at Bud the Chud, so I don't know.
The amazing thing about Black Christmas is that even though, like, Lynn Griffin's the first person killed, she's also one of the most memorable parts of that film because we keep coming back to her.
Yeah, they keep on showing her face through the whole movie. And they definitely used her for like the box art or the poster, that like image of that. It's on a lot of like, yeah.
It haunted me, that image. Apparently the cat just jumped up on her when she was in the chair, and they like kept it there because they just thought it looked really creepy. And I agree, it looks super creepy.
You know what else I find really creepy about that movie is they got those like weird Christmas carols in the background. And they sound kind of creepy. Like, I'm sure they're played straight, but it just gives it like a weird tone to the movie, which I enjoy.
It's very Canadian. Like, there's two movies that I will say, like, horror movies that are extremely Canadian. More than any other horror movies that are out there. More than two, but there's two that stand out. Black Christmas, like, is 100% Canadiana, and Cannibal Girls. uh, which is so Canadian. Like literally. Like it starts off with a couple whose cars break down because it's that cold, and they gotta kind of gotta
This doesn't run anymore.
yeah. And for those that don't know, like yes, that's true. That happens quite a bit. Or it's like Ghost Keeper, where you literally have like people that go out and their snowmobiles like shut off because the snow's too like kind of too wet and it's not working. So they go inside. And I think somebody like sabotage or some shit. Snowmobiles afterwards. A fun little film actually put up by Code Red, but so Canadian. It is so Canadian.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're basically like the bottom province or whatever. I'm in Buffalo, so I'm like part of Ontario anyway, as it
Well, you
is.
kind of are, yeah.
We get Timmy Hortons out here. You get your coffee and your donut.
See, here's the thing. Before we go, guys, I don't want to stay too long because I'm actually, it's one of those nights. Matty knows exactly what's going on. I sent him a picture of me, well, the Hulk, like passed out. I'm like, that's me. But when you go to Tim Hortons, like when you get coffee, if you get the bottles of Tim Hortons coffee, fantastic, wonderful stuff. My mom loves Tim Hortons coffee.
That's good.
If she goes to Tim Hortons, I'm like, get me the tea, steep tea.
They have a good chai tea too.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I've definitely gotten their chai.
But like for coffee, and I'm out. Like there's a place here, and I think it's a bit of a franchise. Not sure if it's around everywhere, but it's called Jumping Beans, and they're really good. They got some nice coffee. Though I'm a latte guy, so
Yeah.
like if we're going in, like I'm getting a latte. That's usually that's my bag right there. It's like I'm gonna grab a latte. Usually, whatever it is, I'm basic. If it's October, it's pumpkin.
Pumpkin spice latte. Yeah.
Exactly. If
And they make it too. I mean, my wife definitely got one.
caramel brulee, right? Bam, right there. I got like caramel drizzle upstairs. I'm staying at my sister's right now, and she's got a Keurig, and she just recently picked it up. So I'm like, I got to buy some like Keurig coffee. We have Nespresso in Morocco, and so I'm like, which does like espresso, but doesn't do like the big coffees as much. You got to like work it a bit. It takes a little bit harder. But the Keurig I got like this no name brand caramel. It's actually pretty good. So this is good. Then,
I love
however,
caramel.
they were sold out. So I got Folgers caramel drizzle. Oh,
And they got them flavor crystals in there too.
it's so good.
Can I ask your opinion on do you ever drink coffee black? Does that ever interest you?
Like here's the thing. Before my cousin Roger came and stayed with us for a couple years, I was pretty much a tea drinker. Anybody that's ever watched my channel for the last few years knows that early on, like one of my catchphrases was "It's time for tea."
Oh yeah.
I'll literally end my channel with that.
Yeah, you have the mug too. You have a little time for tea mug.
But now, like I've become like I still love my tea, but I'm become way more of a coffee drinker, especially in the morning. And if I'm out somewhere, and I remember I was at my my in-laws, so Hin's parents, and so we were there, and they had like a old school coffee machine. I'm like, oh yes. So you put the grounds in, all that stuff. So cool. So we got there and like no canned milk out there, and they said, "Well, you want to just go for black?" And I'm like, I didn't want to go looking for sugar or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I went from like like 6 sugars, 6.
That's a lot for one coffee
or tea
anything.
To 2. And sometimes 2 is too much. You just gotta have 1.
Like I like a little bit. I'll put a little like flavored creamer in the coffee, but that's about it. Actually, tea like I had like unsweetened green tea to get me through that horathon I did last month. which was great until I got to the matcha or whatever. Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's like you're eating grass or drinking it. Straight grass flavor.
I mean, I was a. There's certain ones I can do, and like though you know what's really good. There's a thing called booster juice,
Okay.
so
Sounds cool. I don't know what it is.
it's like smoothies and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
But usually in the summer, they have like this wheat grass thing. So literally, it's just like really it's grass, and it's like it's up to like a liquid, and you take a shot. It's really good.
Okay.
Like
Well, if it
you're
tastes better than
burping
matcha,
like
I'll try it.
grass, but it's it is so good. I'm a massive fan of it, and I every summer like I'd go grab a shot. Hey, welcome to the day.
Hey, Dave. What's up, Dave? Dave knows about Rochester. We were talking about the Little Theater a minute ago. I don't know if he's ever been, but yeah,
I want to get Steph Movie Chatter on here for like a blind ranking too. Actually,
that would be cool.
so
Yeah, I like their.
For,
I don't know if you ever watch them, but they do the 2:30 for me stream on Saturdays. You ever catch them on that?
Oh yeah, that's
nice
like one. They do a great stream. Like they have a great chemistry with the stream. It is, and I'm a massive fan. I'm such like it may not actually. I'm guessing it's good for you, and it's not just a gimmick.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
I'm there down for that. But let's like when I buy apple juice, I can't buy like the concentrated, like you know what I mean. I got it. Like if it looks golden, I'm not buying it. If it's brown. There's a much better chance I'm going to buy that.
Every time I think about apple, and I like apple juice, but every time I think about the color of apple juice, I always think of Little Monsters when they switch out the apple juice from something else.
Yeah, I'll get
flavor. Then they get like the tuna fish, but it's a cat food. Love it.
That's why you got to have the
that movie so
brown apple. That's why I got the brown apple juice. That's why you do that. But for those that have not seen, before we finish this off,
WCWs, Batman cards, got some Fonzie in there. Some
I'm a card freak. I'm a card freak. These, by the way, are staying like this until I get back to Morocco because I have.
Yeah, I try to give you a nice variety. Yeah. Corporate Animals, yep. Demi Moore at Helms.
She's from. Was it Saturday Night Live?
I don't recall. I know it. No. Well,
The Daily Show, right?
You know, I don't watch the Daily Show, so you would be better guess on that one than I am. There's a guy we know.
One of the great miniseries of all time, by the way.
Yo, people, just track down Cheeses. You're not gonna be upset. It will not disappoint you.
If you and Steph have not seen this, you really, really need to. And satanic panic.
If you take the slip, though, they actually put it just on the slip, so it should say Satanic Panic. When there you go. Yeah.
That is such a good movie.
I can't wait for like we were talking about before. I want to see that how they market satanic satanic Hispanics. I want to see how they market that for physical release.
So it goes from the 20s to the 60s.
Yeah, yeah, because they try to end it as close to the civil rights, the mid 60s civil right, in the U.S. The fight for civil rights. So they it's really timely, and it's cool because a lot of the characters, and I don't want to spoil much, but like a lot of the characters, you don't see. You see when they're younger, and then you see when they get older. Like maybe you don't know who it is or something like that. So it's really cool. It's like you can have one character 30 years, or 40 years after,
like
completely different.
Some of these people, like Keith Carradine, Stephen Collins, Charlton Heston, Wayne Rogers, Paul Sorvino, Victoria Tennant, Billy D. Williams.
Yeah,
Insane.
and Yeah, and like I said, it's like a history lesson in of a town, but also a serial killer drama. So it's awesome. It hits all the bases.
And you could like watch. Normally, I'd say you could double feature it with some miniseries, so you probably can't. But I would say Dark Knight of the Scarecrow is actually a
Oh yeah,
good
that's
companion piece. Starbucks. I go to Starbucks William all the time. That is not bad, man. I was there the other day getting my caramel brulee, latte, and the lemon ice loaf.
they have a lot of Starbucks when you if you ever drive through New York on our throughway. They it's like in every other one. So
Andrew, you can blame Walmart for that. For they were the ones behind changing the title. That's why they put the slip there so they could put it on the inside and say, "Look, see, we did it on the inside."
silly.
But it is cool. Thank you so much, Matty. I want to thank everybody that joined here tonight to watch. Remember, I'm back here tomorrow, Malcolm, to talk about
Yes.
Black Friday.
Yes.
It's going to be insane.
It's gonna be the Blackest Friday.
Biggest bundle Severin ever did.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
If I had an extra $300, that Sawabi sets would come home for me for sure.
Not just that, but like secrets from Vinegar Syndrome. Not sure if Jason's there now, but Jason,
Pootie Tang, definitely from what I see. And I would buy that. Maybe not at the sale, but I would definitely eventually pick up some Pootie Tang.
Here's the thing. There's the thing for me, and I'll say this now, that there's some good titles. Oh, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to my friends in the United States, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving, Matty.
Even though Canada probably has a better grasp on when Thanksgiving should be.
But I will. When did it become so much about the bundle and so little about the movies? Am I getting jaded? Man?
No, yeah, maybe a little. I mean, because like this stuff is cool. Look I got pins.
It is cool. It is
Actually,
really cool.
I got my You can see right over here. I'm sorry, this way. There's my William Girdler pin.
Oh yeah.
Seven. Yeah, that's a hot one. I like that.
I love the t-shirts. I tell you that much right now, and the snow globe. If I had unlimited resources, like, which I don't, like, I just started a new job, and I am tired all the time because I'm not used to this now.
Yeah.
And it's going to get even more tiring because this was the shorter days. Now Friday, the long days start, and as we get closer to Christmas, the longer days start.
Right. Well, especially with what you were saying, it definitely feels like it would pick up, like, later in the year.
God. Yeah, and I'm expecting next week to be insane. Only 3 days till the Doctor returns. I'm super excited to track Doctor Who. For those that don't know, 25th, November 25th, Disney Plus or the BBC if you're in the UK. Doctor Who is coming back, and I am so excited. It is David Tennant for the first 3 specials, and then we get into Shootagatwa, and that's when I get.
I was trying to look up the show. My wife watches him in another show, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, which
she
one?
liked it a lot.
David Tennant?
No, not Tennant. The other guy. I can't remember.
Probably Sex Education.
Yeah. With Gillian Anderson.
Yeah,
loves that show.
It was a really great show.
I liked what I saw of it. Yeah.
Like I never would have guessed from watching the first season or so. Oh yeah, this can be Doctor Who, like because his characters is different. But as it goes later on, it's good. The confrontation with his dad and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's like I think Yasmin Finney is going to be in like a couple of specials, right? And
you're more of a Who fan than I am, unless we're talking about like Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey, or Burton Cummings if we talk about the Guess Who and Randy Bachman. Then we can talk a little bit. I'll be able to get.
You need to buy some of ththese amazing Blu-ray classic sets of Doctor Who, whether on sale. Just really good stuff. I got to I didn't pick it. My mom got me for Christmas William Hartnell, season 2, so first Doctor.
Okay.
And Colin Baker, season 1. So, yeah, she is playing Donna's daughter, Rose.
Also, I'll say this too. I just watched. I think we might have talked about this last time, but The House that Dripped Blood, that has one of the doctors in it in the end with the beautiful Ingrid Pitt. Oh man, oh man.
And now the new Amicus have recasted that role.
Well, I mean, yeah, unless they want to, maybe they could do the resurrection of Ingrid Pitt.
The girl seems like she's cute, and she was probably a good actress. Hopefully for it, I'm very excited about Amicus.
Yeah,
and doing
but I
anthology.
mean, I'm sure she has to meet certain qualifications.
Well, yeah. All right, guys. With that being said, I want to thank Matty. I want to thank you guys so much for coming in. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. I forgot to say that at the beginning. Be here tomorrow night because tomorrow it's Black Friday, but it's Black Friday right here on the regular channel. You don't get that much anymore because we do a whole lot of Patreon stuff over on the channel, which we are going to be doing a whole lot of Patreon stuff, but I'm mixing it up a bit this year. So see you here. And before we go, all you need is sleeves.
Yeah.
Check that out on Instagram.
Plug it into your Instagram, feed it into Discord, and just get into it, man.
And we got to get your wife's Etsy thing.
Yeah, I'll send that to you. It's Everything Writes Designs. She does a lot of like earrings right now are her main focus. She does some other, gift type stuff. But she has she's got some holiday themed earrings, but her nice line that I like, she's got a lot of LGBTQ themed ones. So if you're looking for a certain color scheme, to coincide with your flag, she probably has it in her shop. So just saying.
It goes perfect with Yasmin Finney being in Doctor Who.
Great.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And I was going to do a dab. What the heck? I'm tired, guys.
Yeah, get some rest, man.